Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I might have did it with this build. This Ja Morant build go absolutely stupid. Yo, I'm telling you, this build go crazy. But look, listen, we're gonna get into it. So the precision is PG, hand, right, jersey number. We're gonna pick 12 because that's Ja Morant's number. You feel me? And then, by the way, this is not a replica build, but it's very similar to a Ja Morant type of build. You feel me? With the dunking, the shooting, the dribbling, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's not a replica build. So make sure you understand that. So the height, we going with 6'2". Weight, we going 172 pounds. And the wingspan, we going 6'10". Body type, we're gonna go with slight. You know what I'm saying? Cause Ja Morant ain't too big. He's slight, you know what I mean? But anyways, we're gonna get straight into the stats. So driving dunk is a 93 driving dunk. You already know, every single stat that I put on a build has a purpose. So in this case, the driving dunk, 93, you get posterizer on gold, you feel me? Then we're gonna increase the driving layup to a 76. This is gonna give us this extra badge point right here. And then this close shot we're gonna put to, then this close shot we're gonna leave at a 51. And we're gonna move over to the shooting. Now the shooting, you wanna put this at an 89. You want your 3 ball to be at 89, and the reason for it is because you get Agents 3 on gold and you get blinders on gold when it goes to an 89. Next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and put this mid-range to a 75. That's going to give you that extra badge point that you're going to need for your shooting. And then your free throw, we're going to put that to a 71 because that's where the leftover badge points were, you know, remaining. So we added that to the free throw at the end when I made the build, but I'm showing you guys, so I'm simulating it. Pass accuracy, we're going to move this and make this an 80 pass accuracy. And the reason for the 80 is just because, you know what I'm saying, like, you're gonna need that 80. You don't want this lower than that, especially if your guard is gonna put you at like the small forward shooting guard. Like, if you're a guard and you have a very low pass accuracy, for some reason it moves you around and it puts you at the shooting guard, small forward. Depending how high your pass accuracy is, it depends on the position that they end up putting you. So we keep this at an 80 to make sure that we at that PG guard. I mean at that PG position. Ball handle, we want this at a 96, and the reason for this 96 is because you get Clamp Breaker on Hall of Fame. You see it right here. Clamp Breaker is one of the most OP badges in this game. And if you see Ja Morant, he kind of like, you just, you know, the Clamp Breaker himself in IRL. So we're going to leave the speed with ball at an 81. We're not even going to touch that because it's going to take up too much attribute points. So we're going to leave that alone. Perimeter, we want to put this at a 75 perimeter defense. Steal, we want this at an 85. And the reason for the 85 steal is because it's going to give you glove on silver, as you can see right there. Then we're going to move over to the speed, the physicals, and etc. So the speed is going to be a 75. You already know, I've been showing y'all builds with 75 speed and 90 excel. And look, if y'all watch this entire video and watch the gameplay at the end, y'all gonna know exactly why I go with a 75 speed. Trust me, I got y'all, man. Now we're gonna move over to the vertical. Vertical, we want an 82 vert so we can get all the contact dunks on this build. Yes, it's a Ja Morant build. Y'all already know Ja Morant get freaky in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So we want that 82 for all the dunk packages. And then the stamina, we're gonna put this all the way to a 92. I'm sorry, so for the stamina, we ended up putting that to a 93. So what I did here was I took the strength from a 27 to a 26. You only needed a 26. For some reason it was at a 27. But anyways, I took 1 point off of that and put it on stamina, so we get a 93. So now we working here. Look what we working here with. We got 18 finishing, 22 shooting, 24 playmaking, and 16 defensive badges with this Ja Morant build. So let's go ahead and continue. And you get these takeovers right here, right? So we're gonna do finishing moves, and then we're gonna do, you could either do shot creator one is pretty good actually, guys. The pull-up precision is actually pretty good, but we're gonna go ahead and do the limitless range, you know, with the Ja Morant build. So you're gonna be able to finish in the basket, and they're gonna have to close out on you shooting from deep. I'm saying, so it comes out to shades of Damian Lillard. I can't even pronounce that dude. Darius Garland, the 3-point shot creator. So we're gonna go over the badges with this build, because when you hit level 40, you get different options of how to core your badges. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the badges with you guys, and I'm gonna give you different alternatives. So these is my recommendations for the finishing. And you got Aerial Wizard on silver, you got Giant Slayer on gold, you got Acrobat on bronze, you got Fearless Finisher on bronze, then you got Limitless Takeoff on gold, you got that Posterizer on gold as well. But when you hit level 40, I believe you get the option to core 2 finishing badges. I believe that's one of the options that you can get. But if you can, go ahead and core Limitless Takeoff, posterizer, and then add slithery finisher as your last badge, because trust me, this badge is OP as well. So that's your setup right there for your finishing. So for your shooting, this is what your shooting is looking like. You got a comeback kit on bronze, you got volume shoot on Hall of Fame, green machine on gold, then you got Agent 3 on gold, you got blinders on silver, limitless on silver. But in my opinion, I would add at least one badge point here, just because of the fact that you could get blinders on gold on this build, and I think blinders is a really good badge to have. So I would definitely add that to this build right here. All right, and for the playmaking, this is what you're working with. I know it says 3 badge points left over, but look, you're working with bronze needle threader, bronze bailout, hyperdrive on Hall of Fame, quick first step on Hall of Fame, unpluckable on gold, then you get clamp breaker on Hall of Fame, and then you can add the rest of the badge points right here to the playmaking, so you can get this gold handles for days. And if you want, you can add some other badges, like you could put this on silver, or you can actually put this on Hall of Fame with the extra badge points. So you have some options here on playmaking, but the most important part of this build is the playmaking, because it got to be quick off the step. All right, so make sure you add the rest of the badge points here to the playmaking. All right, and for the defense, this is what you're working with. Defense, you're a little bit limited compared to other builds, because of course this build is offensively orientated. So you got menace on silver, then you got pick dodger on bronze, you have workhorse on silver, and then you have challenger on bronze, and then you have glove cord at the silver level, and you have here clamps, which you also have an option to get. If you don't want to put challenger on, you go ahead and put clamps on. It's actually a pretty good badge on bronze as well. So you have some options, you have, you know, ways to play around with it. It's completely up to you, but this build is extremely limited on the defensive side. Well, slightly limited, I should say, on the defensive side. So that's your badge setting right there. Make sure y'all lock in for this gameplay, because trust me, this build go crazy. So let's do it.
To the control.